Now we're just gonna be charging up our little.
If you think about it, LA is basically Nebraska.
It's a little corny out there, yeah.
Yeah.
It's far away. Anything further than 2 hours is essentially
Nebraska. Yeah.
Might as well be.
Oh, I was gonna say 113% right off the back. This pressure is not fucking relenting.
Not at all. And James kind of having a hard time figuring out what his next move is.
I think James having a hard time figuring out what DK is actually allowed to do, what buttons he's allowed to press in this matchup.
May I push the back air button? Nope, no,
please, please, mother, may I please push the back air button?
I just need one frame of advantage.
Just one frame of back air.
A crumb, if you may.
You lived in Nebraska? I don't believe you. I don't think that anybody lives in Nebraska. I don't think it's real.
It's a shell state made by the government.
Yeah, it's too far away for it to be real. Just like Wyoming and Maryland. There's no one that lives in either of those states.
Once again, shell states made by the government to sell you more corn. Oh, up air. And falling out of it. Gonna hit him with the up air in return. Finding his one singular frame gap to punish. Puresalt having to use speedrunner strats to find gaps in between this insane advantage state. How do you get off ledge against up air? Up tilt, apparently. And that's the stock. That's painful. God. You hate to see it. I still don't think anything he can hit him with besides grab is going to be plus on hit, which is a really depressing thought. Yeah, even falling out of the up, he cannot find a moment to relax. And almost deleted his stock with that float right there.
Oh, God. Okay, landing behind him. That was actually a really deceptive up B.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, though. He got up aired once. It's over, baby. No!
Unfortunately. Oh, waiting for it? Okay, that was some foul mixture.
I like how he waited for it, and Puresalt did literally nothing.
They both knew. They knew what it was. Okay, finding the side B. Gonna find the up air, too. Didn't have much time to get any other punish, so that was very crucial. And that... Oh, unfortunately, good DI to get out of there. And I think it's out of trip range, too, now that it's starting to push that far back. Yep, starting to notice he's going for the F tilt, so down tilt no longer an option. Spot under the grab, very crucial. That would have been the stock.
Throwing out that F tilt like a sword, man.
That is his singular move. It's always allowed.
That's the only one that he's allowed to throw out, yeah.
We went through the handbook.
Mother has given me one forward tilt.
Okay. His max rage. He might be able to do something hilarious to him if he doesn't take the Tims to the face. DK, my favorite sword character. DK is definitely a sword character. He's like Ike.
He's like a sword character, but if the sword was made out of skin and flesh and bone.
You know, have you ever played Soul Calibur?
Yeah.
He's like Nightmare.
Yeah.
Just one fleshy appendage.
Yeah, he is like Nightmare. I was just playing Soul Cal 1 recently because I got it on the Dreamcast. That game is so fucking funny.
At Genesis, we hogged the Soul Calibur 2 booth.
There is a Soul Cal 2 booth?
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to John a little bit here. Almost won my money match, but I definitely got farmed that last game.
Against who?
Rodney, Rayon.
Oh, okay, for sure.
We counterpicked each other, having not played the game for almost 20 years each.
I mean, that game is really good.
It's so fun.
You were playing on GameCube, yeah?
No, it was on the arcade machine.
Oh,
there was an
arcade Soul Cal? I didn't even see it over there, damn.
Yeah, that, and there was one, like, anime dance game that I was like, if I had any more confidence, I would have played that, because one of the little dudes who was playing it had a blast.
One of the little dudes?
Yeah.
Like little goblins that were over there playing?
One of my kinfolk.
Kinfolk.
Oh, I was not going to hit.
It hit. It just... Oh!
Dead.
He dead.
Spinny McDowner. There's Soul Calibur. Ace, you would play Soul Calibur. Who'd you main in there? You're either a Killick main or a Taki main. You can see Killick because you just zone people out all day.
Bro, I want an arcade machine in my house so bad.
Oh my gosh, what was I gonna say? Josh, his dad had like 10 different arcade machines.
Me and Tyler were looking at them for a little bit, and Wagner also. Tyler really doesn't want one. He thinks they're cool, but he's like, I don't want one in my house.
The problem is, if you're splitting it with roommates, is who gets custody over the arcade machine. Okay, tilting, allowing his one singular move.
So you already have you have a confirmed group already for this coming fall for moving in, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let us know if that falls through any, because we are looking for one, mayhaps. I think at least.
Yeah. We should just combine and make it the
one huge house.
The gamer compound. I'm sure there's like
just like rent the house like right next to ours also, and then just like build a wall or build like a hallway right between them.
We're gonna put 2 tough sheds and hollow out the walls.
Yeah. I get it.
Of a tent in between.
I just want one. Like I'd like one smaller arcade machine. I think that'd be really cool. Just like one fighting game machine.
What would you pick if you had to pick one of fighting games?
That's a good question.
I think having played Soul Calibur, that's definitely my pick.
I think Third Strike would be really good.
Yeah, it's a solid one.
I
really like old Tekken too.
Yeah, old Tekken would be good. Either like 1, 2, or 3 would honestly be cool. Any of the Fatal Furies would probably be cool. Street Fighter 2 would be good.
I feel like those go for so much though.
The Street Fighter 2 cabinets?
Yeah.
I think the Street Fighter 3 cabinets go for more, honestly. Because Third Strike is like the best Street Fighter game. Was that game 1? It was game 2, right?
Yes, game 2.
Wait, who won game 1? Kurama?
Kurama.
I had it.
Won both of them?
I had the score wrong.
You made your win? Okay, audience.
Bye, Locke the chicken taco.
Okay, so I played in 3. I haven't played Soul Calibur 3. I played 2, 4, and 5. That's the main character. Sandra's really good in Soul Calibur too.
I think that like just a general Neo Geo arcade machine would be cool too. Just like a couple, like a handful of different Neo Geo fighting games, like Fatal Fury and King of Fighters and shit like that.
Do they have the ones where it's like not necessarily emulator kind of, but they have like 4 or 5 game combinations?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if that's what you're talking about, that'd be pretty cool.
I'd also like to make my own. I think that would be really cool.
I saw on Twitter someone made a Brawl cabinet.
I think of making a Melee cabinet would be sick.
Oh, that'd be so clean.
That fucking hit?
I think it was a little bit of sussy hitbox extension.
Yeah. He wasn't allowed to use down tilt. That's why that didn't happen.
That was his 4 p.m. down tilt flattening.
Yeah. Honey, it's time for your 4 p.m. down tilt flattening.
But please, I used it only once. Oh, and not
Dead?
gonna
No.
die. He is pretty thick.
But he just touches the blast zone so much sooner because he's so big.
Yeah. Actually, I have not thought about that. I guess if you have a larger hurt box, you just
So, do you want to hear something
earlier.
really funny? So Ridley can die randomly because of the way that his hurt box spins. Because parts of his body extend out so much more than other parts of it, and he has like an RNG tumble. So basically, you can like say Ridley is at like 100% at the ledge, right?
Yeah.
You forward smash him, or let's for the sake of this argument, we'll say like 80%, like a percent that like wouldn't really make sense for like everybody to kill him at with a forward smash at the ledge. Sometimes if he gets forward smashed, he just lives with the right DI, and sometimes he can have the right DI and die like 5% earlier.
He does have a lot of really screwed up hitbox shifting, or hurtbox shifting, because I remember one time I was playing against a Ridley, and with Lucina, I neutral beat him, and when he jumped, it shot between his wings.
Yeah.
I had to go and look at the playback. So.
Yeah, so it's like Ridley can like SDI of fucking like Luigi combos really easily because he hurtbox shifts so much, and that's it. That's
that was
the
a big
tournament.
mix, yeah. Good stuff to Kurama.
Good stuff to Kurama. All right, guys, it's really fucking late. Let me come on over here. It's really fucking late. Get all this shit out of the way. It's really late. We finished. It's 12:07. I'm gonna pack up my stuff and then I'm gonna go home, guys. Have a great night. Thank you for watching.
Adios.
No Fire and Ice next week because it's bi-weekly, but we will have Fireup. The rebrand will be coming. The 40th PK Fireup will be the last PK Fireup before the rebrand, and I will have more details for that soon. But there will more likely than not be a day swap. So we will figure that out when the time comes. I just don't like running back-to-back Smash tournaments.
Yeah. I think a new day would be really cool, and I'm excited to see the rebrand.
Yeah.